Hello everyone, today I'm here for Jaded Blossom. It's my post day and I'll be using some stencils. And here is the fish stencil, and there's only one layer and there's a few ways they're using it, and I'll be using the Nouveau mousse on it for the fishes, and the checkered stencil. That one also is one layer stencil, so they're easy to use. So here we go. I put my mousse on the side because it's kind of, when it's in the jar, it's kind of crumbly, and I'm trying to work it with it so it's like creamy instead. I didn't do that on the first try and it kind of seeped through. It was a hot mess. So this way it's like butter and it spreads really nicely. So there. So I'm just going to go over one more time, making sure it's all nice. Like I said, you can use this one a few ways. You can use just a bottom layer of fishes, or the top ones for just a little bit of fishes, or the multiple ones in the middle, or use them all. So there you go, and it's shiny. I love them, and there's a little bit of dimension on it. And here's my second one, and I'm just putting the name of the ink on top so it's a lot easier, because sometimes I'm talking and I forget to look at the ink. So I think that's easier. So if you didn't see my video yesterday, there is a new challenge going on this weekend, so this Sunday. So you have a couple more days to enter for the last month, for the August challenge, and the September challenge starts on Sunday. Yes, so fun, always fun to play along. So there's all my fishies, and I'll just peel them off. And I started with both fish stencils. I used a blue background just to say it's very pale blue. It's not quite white, but I wanted kind of a light blue because it's in the water. So there is stormy sky. I'm gonna do just the edges here. I just want to give it a border. Like I say all the time, I do them for the store. I do little samples. So I was kind of bummed out because the other one with the raised little fishes that I did first, the background turned out beautiful, like amazing. And I recorded it, and 8 seconds later it shut off on me. I looked, it was recording, and I looked back after when I was I was done. It's like, it didn't record. So I kind of explain and show you the colors that I did use, but I do the same step as this one. So I used this white ink. I do use the stormy sky for the lighter shade, but what I do differently, I use, do I have it beside me? And I don't have my glasses. Of course. The faded jeans on the side, so it does frame your stencil a little bit darker, and it turned out really beautiful. So I do this also to the next one. I use a little bit of water and I damp it off, and you'll see it even takes a little bit of the ink off the fishes, and I didn't mind. I thought it looked cool. So yeah. So if you don't like that look, maybe do the background first and then do your fishes. But I really like the look. So there, I peeled it off, and I'll trim it a little bit after. So the background is very subtle. And here's the one with the little fishes that are with dimension, and there it goes. How that I just bummed me right out. So there, I'm just showing you, like I said, the two inks and then the white. I did the same thing as the first one. The only thing is I faded jeans that I brought in to make the background a little darker. That's all. So I find it pops a little bit more. And the stormy sky, I did bring it in like almost all through the background. So that's why it's a little darker, but it's the same blue paper that I used for it. So this one I'm going to start with a white background, and I did put the ink color, like I say, I don't have my glasses. How come? Lumberjack plaid. Oh my goodness. So I have never used it. You've seen I just opened it. Yeah, and it's a very pretty red. I love it. Yeah, I was sitting on top. I was like, this is the day I use my new ink. This is the day. So this one, if you remember, it was with all like the picnic stuff. So yes, I had this on hand for a bit and just didn't do it. And I just clean a little bit my tape so I can reuse it. And I'll peel that off. I love the color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to tape it again so I can do a little frame on it. And I let it sit for a bit. Hickory smoke. And I don't know if it's on the edge. I had a little bit of the red, or it's just picking up a little bit from the tape, or maybe where the stencil is. Yeah, it's grabbing a little bit of the red, but I was not gonna worry about it. I thought it was okay anyways. It looked fine. It's just making it kind of pinky gray. It looks okay though, you'll see. I like framing my stencils. And when you do a project with it, you just take it right in the middle if you don't want that edge. So that's what I do when I don't want it. Or if I do, I just try to remember, what color did I use? So there. And I'll bring it closer and I'll just cut the edges a little bit, keep some of the white. I love this simple stencil. All right, so this one we're gonna do a little different. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna cover the whole thing. I'm gonna skip a bit because it's basically what we just did with the red. So, love the color. And I'm gonna do one side with the gray, so you'll see the same idea as the red. Here I clean it off a bit so I can reuse it. And then the other side, I'll go with a different purple on the white little blocks. So you can do two, I'm doing two different looks here. So here we go. I had to change my brush because it had kind of a little bit of red on it, remember? It wouldn't look cool with the purple. I don't find I did it on this one as bad. I don't think it picked up the purple. But then it's gray, so it may, I mean gray and purple, so it might have, and it's just not noticeable. I'm not sure. So here I'm going to cover my edges on the other side and put a little piece on the top so I get to keep my little white border around for pictures. And I'll offset it. So you see the white, and I'm blocking the purple now. I could have did the whole thing, but because you're offsetting, I would had to, yeah, play a lot with it. So I thought, well, I'll just give 2 looks to this one. And this way I could do 2 different tags with it. And I love the way it turns out because it keeps a little bit of white between the 2 purples. So you'll see that when I peel this off. It's nice. I like it. So I should have another project for you tomorrow for CC Design. Another video. See how pretty that is? I love it. And then we'll see what I do for the challenge. Maybe I'll have another video. I'm not sure yet. So there, look how pretty. Pretty. So I'll show you again all 4 of my stencil backgrounds that I made for this video. I think they turned out pretty awesome. I'm looking for my calendar here. I can't say it. So we have release coming up again. So look forward to that. Super fun one, as always. So there it is, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.